Good afternoon, everyone. It's me, Nisi, Baby Girl Slaughter. I wanted to jump on it really quick because I had a couple people inbox me about their cell salts. And I just sent my son one of my sons, the cell salts that he would be deficient in. So let me explain this to you because I know I talked about it before on, different videos or podcasts on Facebook and on YouTube. In the womb, when we're in the womb for 9 months, right, there's supposedly 12 zodiac signs, actually 13, but for the sake of this video, 12 zodiac signs, okay? There are 12 cell salts that the body is comprised of. When we're in the womb in our gestational period for 9 months, okay, we are deficient in those 3 months when we're born, okay? 12 months, 12 subtract 9 from 12 is 3 months you're deficient in, okay? So what you want to do is when you look at the chart, you want to count backwards or counterclockwise from your birth date, okay? Since my son and I were both born in that same time span, because we're a couple weeks apart, we are deficient in the same cell salts and minerals. So for example, mine would be sodium phosphate, potassium chloride, and calcium fluoride or calcium fluorine, okay? So those are the three that my son and I would be deficient in because we share almost the same birth parameters, right? We're only a few weeks apart in birth, as well as me and my sister, same thing. We're a week apart in births, okay? A year and a week. So we'd be on the same time span as far as what we would be deficient in. So all three of us would be deficient in the same elements, right? The minerals. So I just wanted to explain that to you guys. I did show this in a previous video, but I just wanted to hold it up. This is the charts. It explains what it is. Here's the periodic elements that are on here that correlates to your birth date or birth sign, okay? And then you want to count clockwise backwards. And then the 3 months that you're deficient in will be the 3 months that you didn't cook in the oven or the bun in the oven, if that makes sense. So I sent MLL his cell salts that he would need to monitor. And then basically what you want to do is just go get some labs done and have them to check your mineral levels, your cell salts. And you'll be able to know your reading, right? For me, I can kind of tell when I get kind of, especially with the potassium chloride, I can tell. But there's, you want to supplement it with your diet, right? You don't want to really take anything over the counter. You want to let your food be that medicine. So, I'm a big proponent of making sure that we all eat right and eat health consciously. Let thy food be thy medicine. Very important for us to get the right amount of fruits, vegetables, legumes, and nuts in our diet, okay? Because yes, some of us do need to have protein, right? But more importantly, back then, years ago when our great-great-great-great-grands were born and they were living, they knew this information, right? This was taught. This is now hidden thanks to the Rockefeller and Rothschild's educational indoctrination system, the compulsory educational system here in the U.S. A lot of people don't know this information. So I'm just resharing it to you guys. So anyway, again, if you want to know your cell salts, you can pick up the book. Someone did ask me about this. This is the Book of Wisdom, Volume 1. The Volume 2 is en route, and I will be reading from that. I think I've gotten up to where we talked about the last video that I did on this was a couple of days ago. I talked about the flower of life, electromagnetism in nature. I talked about the human energy field, and that's why I was showing you the tuning forks. I need to really go through the more of the human energy field in depth, because I am going to be taking some courses on that. And we talked about brain waves, like what the different brain waves are. And then I stopped at going into veganism, right? And so I just want to make sure that I cover that information with you guys to kind of explain to you what all that means. And so the reason why you want to be aware of your 12 soul salts is because you want to make sure that you're getting the proper nutrition that your body needs, right? You want to stay in alignment, especially when it comes to that time of when your seed drops, right? What you want to eat prior to, prior to that month time frame. And then what you'd want to do as far as the breath work, meditation, the sunlight. I know Chief has gone over a lot of that stuff in his videos, but I'm reading from the Science of Sacred Secretion also, and the Science of Sacred Secretion here. So there's two different authors. And then I have the Book of Wisdom, which I showed you, and then the mineral salts to the body. Okay. So there's a lot of information out there, you guys, that you can pull, but I just wanted to share that with you all. And I hope you have an amazing day. As you can see behind me, the rain is coming down. And so it's storming here in Houston. And so I'm just working, took a 10-minute break just to make this video and let you guys know that, we need to focus on ascension. And this is one of the things that we can do to prep ourselves for ascension. Okay. I'll probably come back this evening and do some more videos covering this information, because this is something that everyone needs to know and everyone needs to be aware of this information. And we're not taught this. And so by me sharing this information with you, it can prompt you or trigger you to go do the research on your own, buy the books, and look into it and see what works for you, right? Because we all have a journey. We're all here to ascend. And as I've said before, if I find something that's beneficial, I'm going to share the information. Anyway, I hope you guys have an amazing day. Remember what I always say, be the change you want to see all around this earth dome, because it is up to you and I to make a positive change. I'll talk to you guys soon.